Guys, welcome to the channel. And this has taken me a while to fucking upload, because for the life of me, I'm too addicted to White Fortress. By the way, that's the only deck I've been playing in locals and with my buddies, so I'm addicted to this deck. To that deck, but one of the guys from my videos commented that he wants an updated profile of this deck, and I did have this deck built, but I ran the pure version because I think it's much better. But that didn't mean I didn't try experimenting with the Snake-Eyes version of this deck, which I'm gonna give you a small spoiler alert. This deck is not gonna be the power where it was with Snake-Eyes original Sinful Spoils not unbanned. Which, by the way, I think if that card was unbanned, I think this deck would be I don't want to say a little bit too broken, but it would definitely be meta. But of course, everybody knows that. So you have Diabell start at 3 and wanted at 3. But anyways, I digress. I already made this deck work to have the bridge to the engine. Like, you can never go Fire King into Snake-Eyes. You can, and I'm running the way you can bridge the engine, but it's never a one card combo. It's always a second 2-card combo. And the Snake-Eyes could definitely bridge into the Fire King engine. The problem is you needed Bonfire to do that because you can't waste your normal summon. Bonfire was at 1 now, so it's a little bit harder. But with the price of you having Poplar to 2, which is okay, because I think that's much better anyways, in the sense that it's better to play your engine with having Snake-Eyes Ash at 2. Bonfire is still a fucking good card though. I wish they were just fucking all at 3, but you know what? That can never happen again because of fucking Rizio. So we just gotta live with that fact, boys. But anyways, I'm just gonna get to it because probably you guys will want to see this deck list. And I'll talk between the choices, and I'm gonna give you guys 2 combos at the end of the video, which are basically the kind of the same combos of my old videos, but you're gonna see like the adaptation of the new ban list. This is post what the fuck is this? It's April 1, so this is like post Alliance Insight basically deck list of every single of the Snake-Eyes monsters at 2, or the ones that were limited, so Ash and Poplar. But anyways, let's continue on. We're gonna play 3 Volcanics. Bro, you're always playing that card at 3, and 3 fucking whatchamacallit, fuck Arvada, bro. How can I forget about Kieran, bro? Anyways, 3 of this, and the reason I run 3 of this in the version where you always had in the original version where this deck was full power, you only played 2 of this because this wasn't that important. But the problem is I do play Electro Blaster, and this is one of the cards that does pair up with Electro Blaster quite neatly. So I still decided to play it at 3 because of Electro Blaster, which, small spoiler alert, I'm playing Electro Blaster. That card is crazy, and I'm going to die with it until somebody tops with that card, because I think that card is just crazy in this deck. I don't know how anybody hasn't run it, because they played it in the OCG and they had like actual success with it. Like the last formats, well, this deck topped it had Electro Blaster in it. But anyways, Trugan Runics, because this is not pure. Your main game plan doesn't just involve this. You can just have Snake-Eyes card cycle, but there's a lot of like removing within the format. So and this card is just drawing it. It's good in general. It was like shit like Call by the Grave being a main card now. Like this card, you actually needed a 2 to cycle, because you can't just play Yu-Gi-Oh with that card as actually cycling on your opponent's turn. 1 Ponix, because we play Snake-Eyes Ash, you can't run too much normal summons, even though this card is like fucking crazy. I just opted to play more field spell cards and Mausoleum or whatever the fucking Sanctuary copies, so to compensate. So I'm just playing one Avatar, bro. 1 Bengali, which, by the way, this card isn't bad because it stops Mitsurugi spell cards. So it isn't the worst card against Mitsurugi when you're going second. So mind you, this is better than this going second. So that means they would have to like try to cycle their fusion card twice some people are running Manju, which is like not the hardest thing to do, anyways. But again, this card is good because we're playing Banshee in the extra deck, and there's a small combo. You can actually go Banshee first, but it's a sort sad. It's the only way to bridge into the engine, but you're gonna see it's like not the best. But the reason is that you have a little 4 that can actually like extend you mint combo that you can special summon, so you can make Banshee. Is quite good. It's worth enough running. You know what I mean? So, and one of the brick. I never call that a brick. That card's really good. The fire monsters are always good in this deck. So they're like higher quality because you need like fire monsters to resolve your volcanics. 2 ash, 2 poplar, which is kind of feels nice. But I miss bonfire, bro. But again, we just play this package. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy to talk about this. Just that drawing Sanctuary and Snake-Eyes Ash is like insanely good. That's all I can say. Like drawing those 2 cards are like super good. So basically you're gonna think about it like a 2-card combo. Basically this deck. So I just put the best cards like at max, right? I took out the Castro engine because I've just valued Purge too much. That is basically it. The Castro engine's good because you can do the cute what's it called, shit, I forgot that engine. But you can bridge into the mechanics with the XYZ with the Castro, which is okay. But I just valued playing Purge because that card's crazy in this format. But again, 3 Electro Blaster. If you guys don't know the combo for Electro Blaster, go look at my old videos. I'm still gonna show you the small combo, or why this card's crazy. But look at the original video because it's like more in depth why this card is crazy. This card's insanely crazy, especially with the Snake-Eyes shit. Because the Snake-Eyes shit just wants you to have another body on board when you normal summon them. So you can go like full combo, right? So that was always the plan anyways. But Snake-Eyes Ash is full combo because of Doom Dragon now, so yeah. But yeah, like these cards are just really good in tandem with everything. So Electro Blaster. And then 1 3 full wall for the hand traps. You gotta run a lot of hand traps, and I think that's why the deck is, I think it's 45 cards. The main deck. So it's 3 Imperm, 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 full wall, 3 Imperm, whatever, if I said it twice, and 3 Purge or Impulse, sorry. So yeah, that's 15 hand traps. Bro, like if you're running a fire deck or anything that can run Purge, I think that's the hand trap lineup anyways. I keep saying fucking Purge, Impulse. And then for the magic traps, just fucking the Sinful Spoils cards that actually, the Snake-Eyes, not the Sinful Spoils. Sinful Spoils cards are broken. Sadly, the Snake-Eyes ones aren't broken enough, except this one. This one's really good. And this is good for Ryzeo, but you need another search target, so I just decided to put Subversion, which is really good against Ryzeo anyway, so it's like a good board break out. So if you resolve Poplar, you're searching this anyway to break your opponent's board. So this guy's just like really good now. Before it wasn't like really high impact, but now it's really high impact because like putting the Mitsurui cards in the back, and even against Malice, putting the links in the back, like this is like a really unique type of removal that is really good against the meta decks. Yeah, so that's worth running. Even the White Forest build is actually really good. We could probably talk about that a bit. Then, like I said, I wasn't trying to max on these, but 2 and 2 is perfect because like you can search these cards so easily in your combo. But the fact that you can play them without actually resolving your combo, like it just warrants more copies of these. And I'm playing one Skyburn, which hurts because this card is insanely good. I would play 2 copies of it, but sadly, you have a lot of Snake-Eyes cards. You're not gonna resolve this as consistently in tandem with the Snake-Eyes cards as you wanted to. Like, you just one is enough. You could cut like maybe a Sanctuary and play another Skyburn if you really wanted to, but I just rather put the consistency cards at a higher ratio. And then 1 bonfire, just a 1-offs. It's just 1 bonfire, 1 talent, 1 call by the grave, 1 for 1. It's just a crazy 1-offs, right? So whatever. And then I decided to play Skill Drain because this card is just like fucking crazy good. Like, why not run it? But yeah, I was opting to play Prosperity to in this deck, but I'd rather just kept the deck list at a shorter count. So yeah, Skeldron is just a very good card. Again, I'm not gonna give you guys a side deck because I guess it's a little bit too dependent, but it's just the same shit. It's Sanctum, Perulia. Oh, I was opting to play Perulia, but I guess I think that would put the hand trap count way too high. It'll go to 18, and most of the combos that you're gonna be doing are gonna be 2-card combos. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the XYZs because it's gonna be the most important part. I'm just gonna put the obvious one, which is Fire King, Avatar, Garunix, or Garunix Eternity. Sorry, just one. You can get away with just playing one because you just need this to resolve in your opponent's turn. The second spot for the other XYZ was the one that you actually just want to summon. By your old means was number 90, Galaxy Photon Lord, which a quick comment. I don't know why Sanctuary needed to be a little bit too much balance. If it just let you XYZ into any XYZ, it would have been a little bit much better because then you could have just summoned this. But yeah, and then one Infernal Banshee, of course, for to have the bridge to Snake-Eyes, and one High Coach King, which is for the combo, and I'll show you guys how. Yeah. Again, I have the combo, the original combo video is on my channel, so just check it out, please. But I'm gonna do the quick combo so you could actually move into this for the people who are playing Fire King but don't know. And for the links, I think they're a little bit more linear, so it's SPIP. Salamangreat, do a little Chimera. When you were bridging or when you were playing both engines, this card was always played. This card's like really good to recycle shit because you could always like bring your Snake-Eyes Ash back into your hand and then like go full combo again. Because you do have 2 Poplar in your deck, so like recurring Snake-Eyes Ash is actually really good. And then 1 Heatha, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Ambler Whale, 1 Soliantis, and 1 Raging Phoenix for the entities. It's like a lot of bridges, and of course 1 Princess. Oh, I left this at the end because I actually wanted to play 2 of these, but I just couldn't find space. Because this is 10, 14, 15 exactly. That's why it's like a very tight extra deck space. You can cut the Photon, but it's like sometimes a very good part of your end board, especially since you can go into level 8 very easily. Snakes, and the last card is Snake-Eyes Stream Dragon, which is like one of the most important bridges with Cross Sheep. I guess I'll show the combo. Again, I'm not showing you guys the side deck, but I guess I'll just show you the combo for the bridge for those who don't know it. There's a small bridge you can do with just having relinquish, but it needs another extender. So I'm just not running the relinquish anima, because if you're doing that play without an extender, it's actually not doing anything. But you can opt to play it. But if you go like normal summon Poplar, you can relinquish anima to put this in the spell trap card zone. Search the field spell card. Activate this field spell card. Put Ash in the back row. You put Ash in the back row and then just do Dragon, so you can special summon these both back. Send these to the graveyard, and then you have relinquish anima in this, which it's really good when breaking boards, but it has to warrant you an extra deck spot. If you want, you can cut the Photon Lord to play it. That play does not come as much if you're actually just trying to summon Poplar. That line only comes when you just draw Poplar, right? So it really depends if you think you're gonna be in that situation. Most times, often than not, because you can actually debate that this goes into Hita, and you can like go into Princess and just like keep comboing off. But again, it's just a card that I knew before. I think I played it before because you played Bonfire, but now that it's just Bonfire isn't at 3, it's not actually needed. Okay, guys, so this is basically what the 2-card combo is gonna do. It's not basically a 2-card combo per se. 2-card combos in 2012 for 25 does actually work. But this is to show you how much of a good extender Electro Blaster is. This actually works with Fire King cards super well too. Like, I think it actually goes crazier, but just so you to see how good this works and as an extender, and it actually replaces the cashier cards as an extender, and you're still like allowed to play Impulse, which is like a crazy card. So you're gonna want to. This is just a small combo, so you guys know like how crazy this gets, like how far this gets you. So you're gonna normal summon Ash, then you're gonna trigger Electro Blaster. By the way, this chain block, so that is super important just by itself, because that means like you can bypass Ash if it's like your only card you're playing. So you're gonna go Electro Blaster, Chain Link 2, which will send this to the graveyard, and then Chain Link 1, which will get you Poplar. Poplar will try to special summon itself, getting Divine Temple. You're gonna activate Divine Temple so you can get Oak into the spell and trap card zone. Then you're going to link out here for, and this is for you guys to know how good this card is to combo off with the Snake-Eyes cards. So you're gonna see how crazy it goes right now. So you're gonna go cross shape here. Poplar's gonna go to the spell and trap card zone, and you meet the requirement for Doom Dragon. And then Doom Dragon is gonna special summon itself, and cross shape is gonna special summon Oak from the graveyard, triggering its effects. And you're gonna special summon Poplar back with Oak, and then you can link off here into IP. This is gonna be a little bit long-winded, so just see how far this look how far this combo gets you. So you're gonna Snake-Eyes IP and Ash itself, so you can bring out Flambridge himself. And you're gonna activate Flambridge's ability to put the IP in the spell trap card zone. You're gonna link off here into Solomon Great, which will trigger the Flambridge revival effect, so you could special summon here and here. And then this will, sorry, not this. You have to get the Snake-Eyes Ash. Where the hell is Snake-Eyes Ash? Oh, it's right here. Then you get Snake-Eyes Ash. This is important because you want to grab this Oak into your hand, because this is your follow-up. And then you're gonna link here into Princess. Princess is gonna get back Flambridge. And then you can link these two off into Ambler Whale. And then you have 2 level 8s here to make Photon. And there you go. There you have it, guys. You have Photon, Negate, and then follow up. Then you have the IP already cycling through with the Ambler Whale. And why this is so crazy, because in your opponent's turn, when you try to proc Princess by destroying the Ambler Whale, this will revive itself back, and Magmacho will special summon its back by and it'll draw you a card. And if it's possibly a hand trap, it gets you that much further. It also puts bodies into your board, which is insanely good. Of course, you got to keep in mind that you have to like do your interruptions correctly. So you're gonna always want to do this first, so you can let your opponent special summon, so you can link these off into IP, so this Princess doesn't lock you out of the extra deck. You just gotta do your interruptions correctly. And just for the sake of you guys knowing how the other combo is, because this one, I think this one's a bit crazier. It's with the Fire King cards. Of course, you can see how good it gets you with one of the Snake-Eyes shit. Well, look at this. Look how far it gets you with Volcanics. So you're gonna want to organize all this shit. You're gonna want to chain link 1 Volcanics. You have a target in your hand, which is this, but you can end up popping it on resolution on the field, so it doesn't matter. You're gonna chain block it too, so that's like super important. You're already chain blocking the Volcanics, which is like one of the most ashable cards in this deck. So you're gonna special summon this thing, and you're gonna pump it into the graveyard. Okay, now what's gonna happen now is that this goes into the graveyard. This is gonna resolve. This is gonna pop this, which will get you Ponix. Now, two things are gonna happen. So, if you guys don't know, simultaneous hand triggers for special summonings cannot happen. But since Macho Dragon can only special summon from the graveyard, you can chain them both in this. You can like activate them both in the same chain. Usually, you cannot do that. But you're gonna special summon Ponix and special summon Macho here in the same chain. And what's gonna happen? Obviously, you're gonna want to search with your Ponix first, your Sanctuary, and then you're gonna draw a card. So you're basically like chain blocking your Ponix from special summoning and stuff, which is crazy because that means you're gonna resolve your Sanctuary. Now, this is why it's crazy, because at this point, if your opponent ended up not ashing you, you can still end up in Amberwell plus Princess, which is something you couldn't do before. But if this ends up resolving, look at this. You can get this island. You're gonna pop. This really depends on what you want to end, but I usually just pop this so you can search your Garunix, and then Volcanics is gonna trigger, so you can search the brick into the field, right? And this is gonna special summon itself. So this is gonna trigger. And it really depends on when you want to end up here. If you want to carry in the graveyard for Enstralic summoning, or you're gonna link it to Princess. I usually just dump this because that just means more interruptions that are assured. Because what you're gonna do here is that you're gonna link off here into Coach. And the reason why this is so important is because when you draw your 3 blanks here, the Mock Macho is going to end up in the graveyard. So you already draw 4 cards, and this is the Mock Macho card. So you drew 4 cards. Oh, by the way, this revived the Volcanics when I sent it to the graveyard. Yeah, I was like, what's the other target? And then you can go Princess here. Princess here. Princess will revive you this back, and then you can end on your board there. And the reason why this is so good is because your opponent's gonna fucking trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? He's gonna go like, okay, I'm gonna do XY thing. He's going to want to activate the monster effect. You're gonna pop the Promethean Princess. Now, 2 things are gonna happen. Mock Macho is gonna trigger from the graveyard, and so is the Garunix. So you're gonna special summon them both. This is going to draw you an extra card, and now you'll be able to special send from the deck from the graveyard a Kieran, right? And now you could Kieran back your Volcanics. Let me check something. Okay, so you're gonna want to need to trigger this Volcanic so you can pop your Mock Macho. So you can search another Kieran from your hand, and the reason is you're gonna need. It's been a while since I did this combo, by the way. By the grace of God, I remember how the line is correctly. So you're gonna activate Volcanics to search you. Oh, it's here. I have a Kieran right here. It's a blank, so you have a blank here. So you search with the Volcanics. So this is level 8. So now you'll be able to properly resolve your Sanctuary, right? So you can pop your opponent's field. Not only that, when this resolves, let's see, you manage to XYZ into your Eternity. You still have Princess in the graveyard to pop this motherfucker, so it can float back again into Kyrix and the Garunix to pop another monster. So this is what your opponent is going to be looking at after you interrupted them 3 times. And that's crazy, right? Because you drew 5 cards on your 2-card hand. So you're supposed to have 8 cards in your hand, plus the Kieran, which that's crazy. Oh, by the way, no, I used the Ponix to link off. I thought in some lines you can actually just manage to pop the Ponix so you can cycle it back into your hand on your turn, so you can search the quick place card to like pop your opponent's board. But yeah, look how crazy this is. Like if your opponent is looking at this after interruption, so he's like, holy shit, I have to break this board. And yeah, that's how crazy it is. So yeah, guys, I hope you like the small video and the small combos. You see how crazy, dude? I'm telling you, I'll try to make another pure video because this combo alone, the one that I showed you, is much better by pure. I'm just gonna show you guys to try to convince you to play pure, because pure is crazy, but you can't run extravagance. That's the only problem. But if I'm running extravagance with the same mechanics, let's say my hands are always volcanics extravagance, volcanics electro blaster, I'm always going to try to resolve electro blaster because it's just going to be ash proof, bro. Like if volcanics resolves, because Valor doesn't exist in this format, by the way, it's just ash, and the Molt Charmies don't actually do much because they just end up drawing yeah, like what it's one of each. Even if I go yeah, like what each of them just ends up drawing you one card. In Meow's, Perulia, and Folos just like give your opponent one card. No, Folos gives them two cards because you're gonna this watch what's on this from deck. But that's it. But again, guys, huge shout out to you community. You guys are the fucking best. Shout out to the guy that fucking reminded me to make this deck profile, because I know the Fire King Snake-Eyes players are very livid on actually try to revive this deck. By the way, it's a, like, I would take this to locals, bro. I would have fucking fun telling them I'm still beating your ass with Snake-Eyes in 2025. I would laugh at them. Like, we've gone so far, like, politically, like, the world has progressed so much, and I'm still beating your ass with Snake-Eyes. What's up? So yeah, guys, keep having the rest of tomorrow's Friday, though. So yeah, guys, fucking week is over. So guys, enjoy your Friday. Have a good weekend. Love you guys, and peace.